Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the best vlogging cameras in 2020. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. To find out more information about these vlogging cameras, you can check out the description below. At number 5, it's the GoPro Hero 7. Vlogging is one of the most popular digital content that we've seen in the last few years, and to pump out quality content, every content creator must invest in an excellent camera for the purpose. One of the best affordable options for vloggers is the GoPro Hero 7, which essentially is an action camera, but it's one of the very best as it's extremely portable, has amazing image stabilization and comes with tons of accessories on top of its amazing 4K capture. It's the best tool for every vlogger, especially for moto vloggers, sports vloggers and those who are out and about. Let's take a closer look. For those that have used Hero 6 or even Hero 5, the Hero 7 will be no stranger, as the company hasn't made a lot of changes to its body and design, since it's a fan favourite and it works pretty well. However, there are some changes, since the device has an amazing black finish and it has a microphone membrane to improve the overall quality of the sound and reduce any vibration sound. The rubberized finish around the body allows you to get a good grip, and the waterproofing is great as it allows you to dive 10 meters down. On the back you'll spot a 2-inch touchscreen panel which is pretty bright and detailed for a small camera. If you haven't given a try to any GoPro prior to this, you'll have to take a slight learning curve, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be satisfied. The GoPro Hero 7 is equipped with tons of features. However, its biggest selling point is the Hypersmooth feature, which improves the electronic image stabilization technology by combining software and hardware. On top of that, it can record 4K footage with 60 frames per second, and the Time Warp feature is a cool mode to deliver great time-lapse videos, making this camera a hit with content creators. In terms of video quality, this beast is perfect, and despite its amazing sharpness, it delivers rich colors with warm, natural tones. You can't find an action camera that delivers a more true-to-life picture than the GoPro Hero 7. It delivers great footage in every ambient, and you can even use it indoors thanks to its wide range of ISO settings. If you want an affordable and versatile vlogging camera, this is it. At number 4, it's the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II. Model after model, smartphones are improving their cameras, and with that, cheap and affordable point-and-shoot cameras have lost their charm. And since then, manufacturers have started delivering more powerful pocket shooters, and for vlogging, there's no point and shoot that's better than the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II. This camera has a wide aperture zoom lens, a large image sensor, a tilting touchscreen display, raw image, Wi-Fi, FC and many more amazing features. When you compare it to its predecessor, the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II doesn't look much different, but it has seen some changes such as the EV compensation dial and the lens control ring that can be customized. This is a pocket-sized shooter since it measures 2.4 by 4.2 by 1.7 inches in total and weighs about 11.3 ounces, making it one of the smallest 1-inch sensor cameras in the market. Without forgetting, I must mention that this camera has a solid metal construction, making it very durable, and despite that, it weighs just 320 grams. On the back of the camera, you'll find the amazing tilting screen, which is extremely bright and delivers amazing sharpness. The live view mode works excellently, and a few buttons and controls that are in this camera work perfectly in tandem with each other. In the autofocus department, the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II is pretty good actually, with its 31-point autofocus system that focuses pretty quickly on the subject. On top of that, the continuous AF mode works great and it delivers a solid experience overall, and with the face detection, you'll rejoice while vlogging. The biggest selling point of the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II is its 1-inch 20.1 megapixel CMOS sensor that captures amazing shots with great colors and very lifelike qualities, and on top of that, it has some solid detail reproduction. At number 3, it's the Panasonic Lumix G7 KS. At number 3 on our list is the Panasonic Lumix G7 KS that's one of the best mirrorless interchangeable lens cameras for video shooting, but not just that, as it delivers perfect photography performance thanks to its solid sensor, snappy autofocus system, light and compact body, OLED viewfinder, vari-angle touchscreen panel and 4K video capture with tons of video features that'll make it very easy for you. In the design and aesthetics department, the Panasonic Lumix G7 KS is excellent and beautiful in my opinion. The company has adopted a more angular and boxy design overall, pretty similar to the Fujifilm cameras, but it has a contemporary and modern vibe to it. However, it still carries on the retro and vintage vibes, with its great hand grip that delivers amazing comfort and security while shooting even one-handed. The controls of the device are great and deliver some great creative freedom, like a proper mirrorless camera. On the back, you'll spot a 3-inch vari-angle touchscreen display which delivers plenty of sharpness and amazing colours with a perfect live view performance overall. The electronic viewfinder on this camera is an OLED one with 2360K dots, making it one of the sharpest and one of the most accurate with colours. Like most of the Panasonic's trademark cameras, this one as well uses the 49 area autofocus system that takes its power from the contrast detect sensor. It delivered plenty of focus modes to choose from, and the experience was extremely snappy, focusing quickly on subjects. In video shooting it was perfect as well, as it tracked the subjects excellently. In the image quality department, it uses a micro 4/3 16 megapixel CMOS sensor that was pretty good at delivering great photographs with good natural colours. The ISO range was solid as well, as it spanned from 100 to 25,600, and it has great noise reduction at high ISO levels, naturally and very softly so, without taking the charm out of the photograph. The biggest selling point of the Panasonic Lumix G7KS is 4K video capture, which is the best in its class, thanks to its continuous autofocus mode that we mentioned, which managed to track the subject excellently without any compromises. At number 2, it's the Sony Alpha A6000. If you want to buy a camera for vlogging, I would suggest you get a camera that can do everything properly and will deliver excellent value for its price, and no other camera can do this better than the Sony Alpha A6000. This mirrorless interchangeable lens camera delivers a solid set of features, amazing portability, great performance, snappy autofocus mode, great video performance and many more. The biggest feature of the Sony Alpha A6000 is the design perspective in its compact size, which measures just 4.8 by 2.9 by 1.9 inches in total and weighs just 12.1 ounces. That means that this camera is about half the size of a normal DSLR, and it's pretty solid and sturdy since Sony has made great build material choices, and this camera also has a pretty amazing hand grip that makes it very easy to be held even with large lenses. On this camera you'll also find a good electronic viewfinder and an onboard flash, unlike most mirrorless cameras. The controls of this camera deliver you amazing creative freedom without making everything hard on you, and the 3-inch LCD screen with 921K dot resolution is perfect as well. This mirrorless interchangeable lens camera is equipped with an amazing 24 megapixel APS-C CMOS sensor that's present in the company's flagship models. And on top of that, it has the manufacturer's Bionz X image processor that delivers perfect photographs. In the lens department, you have tons of options, and since Sony is releasing new lenses regularly, you can find great ones just for you. In the video shooting department, the Sony Alpha A6000 is amazing thanks to its amazing amount of controls and the autofocus performance, making this camera one of the very best in the business. It can record 1980 by 1080 video at 60 frames per second in progressive mode and even 24 FPS film-like shooting. Delivering excellent results in a variety of settings, the A6000 delivers plenty of value for its bargain asking price. And at number 1, it's the Canon EOS 6D Mark II. Coming on the top of our list, we have an amazing full-frame digital single-lens reflex camera, the Canon EOS 6D Mark II. This camera is really better suited for the hands of a true professional, but if you require amazing quality footage and can afford the premium price of the Canon EOS 6D Mark II, you're in for a treat. This camera has amazing connectivity options, superb vari-angle display that's also a touchscreen, solid build quality, exceptional balance and comfort, perfect autofocus, lengthy battery life and many more. First of all, I have to say that the Canon EOS 6D Mark II is a very well-built device that gives a professional feel right from the get-go. Just like its predecessor, it's constructed from a combination of aluminium alloy and polycarbonate with glass fibre to make it one of the most durable cameras in the market, and combined with its dust and moisture sealed body, you can take it anywhere you want. It's pretty light as well, weighing just 765 grams on our scales, and it's very comfortable to use thanks to its ergonomically balanced body that can house large lenses without any problem. The Canon EOS 6D Mark II has a very sophisticated autofocus system in its body, making use of 45-point cross-type points in its autofocus system. It's also extremely sensitive, as it can go down to -3 EV, making it track subjects even in dimly lit rooms. On top of that, you'll also find tons of autofocus modes that allow you to customize it to your needs. For its superior image quality, the Canon EOS 60 Mark II makes use of a 26.2 megapixel full-frame dual-pixel CMOS sensor that's extremely sharp, and on top of that, the Digic 7 image processor is the best in the market and has an impressive battery life of about 1,100 shots, making it a beast. If you want to deliver solid content with your vlog,